Hey, what's up? It's a Figure Hunter, and for initial review tonight is the new Dóttir Audio in-ear earbuds. These things just came in the mail. Could not have been more perfect timing. I am super fired up with these because these were designed, or at least helped in the design, by Annie and Katrin. You know, Annie Thorisdóttir and Katrin Davidsdóttir, two of the biggest legends of the sport of CrossFit. And as always, everything on this video is testing and tracking devices for the purpose of CrossFit or high intensity interval training versus all the running, swimming, and biking videos that are out there. So if you like this, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing for more. I've got the Amazfit GTR 3 Pro. I've got the Oura Ring on the way and a number of other devices yet still to be received. So lots of reviews still to come up. So what we're going to do is just talk about these in general. Then we're going to look at them hands-on. Then we're going to talk about it in general again. So these have automatic noise cancellation. They're IPX7 waterproof. They have true wireless built in. The case can provide up to 5 charges, and the headphones themselves hold up to 12 hours of charge each. So they have volume controls, they have a little touch button thing, as well as you can still activate Siri or the Google Assistant if you want to use that function while you're working out. They bend around the ears so they hold tightly. There's a bunch of little earbuds built into the case so you can change it out to make sure it's the right fit. So with that, let's look at a hands-on and then talk about it in general. All right, so we're gonna look at a couple things just to see what comes in the box, just so you're aware just of the contents and the details there. So we obviously have some ear pieces just to make sure it's got the exact right fit. You have a bajillion different sizes that you can test, so small, medium, and large, and different capacities. You have USB-C, so we always love the USB-C charging, and really, really cool, but you have a little cleaning cloth with the Dóttir marker on it. So Katrin Davidsdóttir, Annie Thorisdóttir. Okay, so here you have the case, and the case feels solid. I like that it's got a flat top, flat bottom, because a lot of them are sort of rounded these days. And it sits nicely. It's got a solid weight to the bottom of the case, and it has sort of a nice snap closure. It's got a hinge on it, which has functioned super well just in messing around with this afternoon. One thing I do like is that when we take them out of the case, it's just sort of automatic and natural. You have the volume buttons here. I like the red accent. The volume buttons actually function as skip forward and skip back. You hold it down for 5 seconds on the up side, it'll skip forward. Hold this volume down button for 5 seconds, it'll skip back. On the sides here, that's where you touch just to activate different settings. You touch it once to play pause or to answer a phone call. Double tap it twice to disregard the phone call, or to answer, or to close the phone call, and then tap it 3 times to activate Siri or Google Assistant. I like, obviously, this curvature so that it goes around your ear, and it obviously will hold a little bit better, and then it spins and wraps inside the ear canal. I like the sound quality so far, especially with the automatic noise cancellation. It gives a much more robust, full sound. We'll test the volume level of the sound. One thing I will say is that actually, if you change the little rubberized piece on the inside, and I played with a bunch of different styles, they sound awesome. The sound quality on these is awesome so far. Now, I'm coming from the Powerbeats Pro, so Beats by Dre, Apple Beats, and Powerbeats Pro sound great as well, but when I get the right fit, it opens up all the sound. So you want to mess with the different earpieces, and I just wanted to make a point of that, is also just tell you that they sound fantastic so far. Obviously, we're going to take it through the ring. You can't operate in a single mode, so if you just want to use one or the other, if you're just using it sort of like a Bluetooth headset from the old days, you could just use one or the other by turning the other off, and it'll keep the other on and active. So I like that they just snap in. It doesn't matter which one you put in first. Snaps closed. One thing I would say, the USB-C connection is in the back, and that is where you get your LED light for the amount of charge left built into it. I wish it was on the front, because that's obviously, if you got it plugged in, you're just going to see it over there. But the case feels like an aluminum top and aluminum bottom with a little bit of texture on the bottom. The Dóttir Freedom On-Grid earbuds. So anyway, loving them so far. Definitely got to get Annie and Katrin on the line to interview, see how they came up with this. But with that, let's talk about it. So there you have it. These things, I have yet to put them through the full rigors of a test. I want to test the volume level in a CrossFit gym, in a box that's really active and there's a lot of banging barbells and a lot of clanking noise. I want to test them upside down. I want to test them in headstand push-ups and handstand walks just to be able to see if they hold on to the ear really well, and functionally just day-to-day use, if the sound quality, if the overall volume level is adequate for driving and making calls on a busy freeway and just in day-to-day life. So we'll sort of evaluate them for day-to-day life, we'll evaluate them for workouts, for CrossFit workouts specifically, and just for overall feel and use and, you know, last of the battery and all those different things. So with that, thanks so much for watching the initial review of the Dóttir Audio in-ear earbuds. This is the Fit Gear Hunter. Thanks so much for watching.